This next contest scheduled for one fall is the Try Not to Tap Challenge. The only way to win this match is to make your opponent tap out.
The Dance of the Destruction later tonight to face Dave Sagan and Tatum Manning. I can't wait. They're fired up. They got the crowd fired up. But right now, we're going to see somebody tap out.
Well, that's the only way that this match is going to end. Ryan Remington, Mr. Match of the Night, issuing the Try Not to Tap Challenge. And we're going to see who it is that's going to be willing to step up to Ryan Remington here tonight. You know, we've seen what he's done in the past with that wrist snap and the other submissions that he's perfected. I don't know that I'd want to accept this challenge from Ryan Remington.
Well, we don't know who has.
From Bloodhaven, Arizona, Mr. Match of the Night, Ryan Remington.
I don't know of anybody who has accepted it yet. But, I mean, if you're going to go in there against Ryan Remington, you better be bringing the power behind you. You better be bringing the power of will behind you. And you better be bringing a high tolerance of pain with you.
Well, you got to be ready. You better be prepared for the setting you're stepping into here. This Try Not to Tap Challenge.
Oh, maybe it's Cody Cox.
It might be. I'd like to see that. I think that'd be fun.
God, I'd like to see it.
I bet he'd tap in about 2 seconds.
So quick.
Well, let's see who do we have.
Oh!
Well, you said you wanted somebody to bring the power.
Aaron Harms.
I think we found it.
The big man from West Texas has come to answer the challenge not to tap.
And we saw Aaron Harms debut just a couple weeks ago. It was a losing effort, but we saw his power. He was able to throw the Kingsman Michael Schaefer around a little bit. We'll see what kind of pain tolerance Aaron Harms has here tonight.
You're right, he went down and defeated Michael Schaefer, but he lasted 10 minutes with the big man.
From Midland, Texas, Aaron Harms.
10 minutes with Michael Schaefer is like being, in the ring for 5 minutes with King Kong. Nothing but brute force battering you from turnbuckle to turnbuckle. Does Aaron Harms have, first of all, the pain tolerance to withstand a match with Ryan Remington? And number 2, does he have the technical savvy? Can he make Ryan Remington tap?
Well, and that's going to be the question here, Richard. We saw a lot of power from Aaron Harms a few weeks ago when he was in there with Schaefer, but I don't know if we saw him using any submission moves in that match. I'm not sure if he has any in his arsenal.
Yeah, we don't exactly know the submission expertise of Aaron Harms, but I guess we're going to find out here tonight.
Oh, wait a second. He's got a full Nelson locked on. Full Nelson locked on.
He's got it locked. His fingers are tightened together. We can see this end real quick.
Harms jumped him before the bell.
This could backfire horribly.
He's going to leaning back, putting Ryan Remington on his tiptoes. No leverage for Ryan. No leverage whatsoever.
And Remington gets to the ropes. And Remington, he is hot right now.
And we didn't know exactly what kind of submission expertise Harms was going to bring, but right out of the gate, before the bell, we saw the full Nelson, very effective, but Remington able to get to that rope.
And this whole Try Not to Tap challenge could be a failure for Ryan Remington right out the gate. Can you imagine creating your own challenge and then you lose the very first go of it?
Well, like Remington said, he was not ready. Harms jumped him before the bell. He was still taking his jacket off.
Tyler, you know as well as I do, you got to be ready for your opponent at all times.
Oh, here we go again.
Side headlock applied from Harms. Again, no pinfalls in this one. Only way to win is to make your opponent tap.
I made my little cousin tap out to a side headlock one time when we were like 10.
You feel good about yourself for that?
Yeah, man. I can put that in the win column. That kid used to hit me with pillows a lot and they hurt.
Did you get it locked in there nice and tight?
Oh, tight, man. I could feel the crushing, power of my 10-year-old biceps.
Wrist lock now from Harms.
There you go, nowhere, cut the oxygen off. Boom, get that victory.
It was all head. Like, I was crushing him. Like, I thought I might have done permanent damage at one point. I was worried that I was like a lethal weapon.
Nice takedown from Harms. He's got the side headlock applied there on the mat.
I know everything was a joke that I just said. I get it. But, I mean, as Ryan Remington and Aaron Harms, how it feels, when all they're trying to do is just squeeze your head in this hold. It is not comfortable. It is painful. You have to find your way out of it. And sometimes it's easier than others. Aaron Arms right now. That's Aaron Arms. Aaron Arms right now. Moving over into a crossface.
Oh, look at this.
Crossface locked in. And Remington
Got that arm pretty quick.
The look on the face of Remington was like this was just another day at the office. Harms rolls through.
Harms may be given a little bit more than Ryan probably expected when he saw him come out. He probably looked at a big muscle head. He didn't expect this. He definitely didn't expect that.
Arm drag from the kid from Midland. Another arm drag. Remington back on his feet.
Oh,
the drop kick. And this is not what Ryan Remington had in mind when he created the tryout to tap challenge. Clothesline in the corner.
Aaron Harms crashing into Remington with that clothesline in the corner. Now, whoa!
Overhead belly to belly on Remington.
The tap stipulation of this match right now might be working in Ryan Remington's favor, because if it was a pinfall situation, I'd be very worried for Ryan Remington.
Remington, this is his first singles match in quite some time. We said it last week with Tommy Becker. I'll say it this week to Ryan. I think he might have gotten used to the tag team matches.
Oh, look at that.
And just pointing that arm of Harms across that top rope.
And now here comes Mr. Match of the Night. He's weakened that arm of Aaron Harms, and he's going to go to work.
He's got that shoulder and that arm hurting already. Look at that, going right to the forearm now. Knee right to the forearm. Right on the wrist that time.
We know the damage Remington can do. We've talked about it before. He's gone to Mexico. He's gone to Germany. Every time he's come back, he's brought back something new to put in his toolbox. A new submission he's broken out. Ryan Remington very capable, and that's why he's issued this try not to tap challenge to see if anybody is on his level.
Look at this. He's got that left wrist and arm across that top rope, but it's putting even more pressure on that shoulder of Aaron Harms.
Females like Ryan Remington.
See Aaron Harms, he's got that left arm hanging there. He knows he's in trouble.
And now Remington with that wrist lock again. Full control of Harms. And just uppercutting that arm and the elbow. And taking Harms back down to the mat again. He's got that arm bar applied, just putting all that pressure on the shoulder. And his Harms gonna tap here. He's trying desperately to get to the bottom rope. He does. That ankle over that rope.
He is going at one of the strongest body parts on Aaron Harms, and that is, the shoulders. I mean, the guy knows what a gym is for, and he uses it to the best of his ability. The guy's got power, and Ryan Remington is trying to sap that power to try to get a win right here.
Dude,
that might be a hard road to go.
Ryan Remington, he was kind of mocking the size and power of Aaron Harms, and Harms trying to fight back there.
And just driving the shoulder down into the mat.
Remington going back to that weakened arm of Aaron Harms here.
And Harms reaching for the rope. He's extremely close, but not close enough. And I don't think Harms realizes how close he is to that rope.
Harms trying to get back to his feet here. Couple shots to the midsection to the side of Remington.
But Harms,
powered him over. Ryan tried to block that, and Aaron powered it over, but look at him holding to the shoulder. That took a lot out of him.
Harms might have used everything he had left in him to get him over on that suplex.
Both men are hurting right now.
Both men back up. Harms face first in that turnbuckle. Ryan buying himself some time.
Aaron needs to keep Ryan off him for a moment. He needs to regroup right here. Ryan's like a little bulldog right now with a bull holding on to that arm.
Remington going back to work on the left arm of Aaron Harms.
Get him off the rope. What?
And look at this, bending it
And
across
again,
the top rope.
Those elbows driving down into the shoulder.
They'll get in there, go into that AC joint in the shoulder.
That shoulder has had a target on it for the majority of this match.
Let's go, Hans. What you got, big boy?
Taunting now by Ryan Remington. That's not unusual.
And stomping that left wrist.
And he's not focusing just on the shoulder, guys. He's the entire arm. of Aaron Harms is being a target right now. From the wrist all the way to the shoulder.
Remington continuing to work on that arm and shoulder, but not going for a submission just yet.
No, but look at Aaron. He's moving that arm away slower and slower each time. He's starting to have trouble moving it.
It looked like Remington went for the elbow there. And that leg drop, and now
wrist lock right here.
And just grapevine that wrist with his legs, putting as much pressure on it as humanly possible.
What's up, man?
And Harms not having great arena awareness here in this match. Several times now he's been extremely close to the ropes and hasn't realized it. He rolls it back, there's no pinfalls. But again, he's right there.
Almost a key lock by Ryan Remington, Cody.
Harms was able to roll through there, instinctively going for a cover.
Oh, don't get caught here. Don't get caught here, Aaron.
Brings Remington back up. Ducks the clothesline. Nice go behind. German suplex released.
Oh, my.
And Harms trying to buy himself some time now.
And this might be the time Harms needs.
But how much pressure, Tyler, has been inflicted into that shoulder? I don't know if Harms has everything within him.
A ton. He's going to need more time that he's going to be given here from Ryan Remington, who's already on his feet.
Up on the shoulders. Oh. But no. Ryan slips out, and again, he's looking. Wait, can he get a hook? No. Counter by Harms. Huge clothesline. Remington back up, another clothesline.
Almost one-armed. Aaron Harms is back in this thing.
And Harms getting back into this.
Harms has got one good arm, and he's making as much use of it as he can here. Trying to get himself back in this challenge.
Sends Remington in. Huge spine buster.
If I'm Aaron right now, I go for the legs, go for the legs, go for the legs.
But I don't think he knows even what submission to go for. He hasn't really been using any this match.
He's trying to come up with something here. Maybe looking for a cross arm breaker. Look at Remington, he's got the grip locked.
There's no way he'd go for a full Nelson right now with the way his left arm is. He's almost all right hand at this point. That's why I think he should have gone for the legs. Figure four him, sharpshooter, something to...
Oh, no!
Oh! There goes the wrist.
Snap the wrist. Now he's got it. The clean break. He goes at the clean break.
Man, he's pulling the Russian back on that arm.
He tapped.
He tapped.
Tapped out.
Oh, my.